Okay, guys, I decided to talk about a particular topic when it comes to street photography. We see many times photographers inspired by other photographers, and that is perfectly normal. Everyone does. I did that, but then you want to make something personal, to find your inner voice and to make your photography. Okay, there is a thing that I was thinking since a lot of time, and I want to propose these thoughts with you. Let's start. There are photographers, street photographers inspired by Bruce Gilden, Alex Webb, and Daido Moryama. Those photographers are the most copied, the most represented in other photography proposals by other photographers. So I am trying to find the right words in order to be clear with this. This is not a way of thinking that is against someone. I am talking especially about me. I will propose in this video some photos in order to have clear, to put in clear what I mean. There is a kind of photography that is easier than other street photography. There is a street photography that is easier than other street photography. What I mean with this? I am seeing right now some street photography gurus that despite, especially one that was very good with his color photography, you can find him in YouTube, but I don't want to talk specifically of him or other guru. He was very good with color photography. Then Rico GR arrived for him exactly as at a certain point Rico GRD, in my case Rico GRD4, has arrived to me. It was in my specific case in 2013, and Rico GRD and then the Rico GR are especially known for their black and white photography. That is black and white rendering. That is something that comes from the analog era with the first Rico GR, the Rico not digital, and then the first Rico GRD, the first digital camera, and then the Rico GR, the APS-C series. And by having this specific thing with black and white rendering, of course many photographers, and also because of Daido Moryama made special the the street credibility of this series of cameras. So I think that everyone with Ricoh tends to repeat what Daido Moryama and in general Japanese photography is: very high contrasted images, black and white without the scale of grays, that imposes like a particular mindset when you photograph. Daido Moryama is a peculiar photographer. When you start to know his photography, his approach, he can become an addiction. It can changes completely your vision and your approach. Like no one other photographer in the world does for photographers. I know that because in 2013 and in 2014 I have seen that also with my photography. Now, what is the issue? The issue is that with high contrasted black and white, everything is easy, in the sense that you are hiding specific problems in the composition many times. Not everything is visible inside the frame. Of course, we are talking about very closed black and the white, very contrasted images. So we are not interested in that, with that approach, with that mindset to show everything, and to the point that it lacks of many informations, the image. With this, the images are easier to read for people. High contrast images have the easiness to be successful on the internet, because the high contrast image immediately capture your attention. So it is more easy to photograph and to compose in that sense. Everything, it is like flashing in a certain way that makes special what is not. For this reason, people right now, some gurus is saying the power of the snapshot. The snapshot photography like a visual diary, shooting everything that is not very important to the end. I photograph the mundane, okay, but in that way, it become something that is very easy to do, and sincerely, after I made that and I received also a lot of approval on the internet, I said stop to that, because photography is more complex than that. I am not talking against Moryama photography. I am not talking against other photographers. It is a pet that I made in 2013, in 2013, in 2014, but after that I got bored with these images. So I think that right now to see photographers that made the opposite pet respect to me, because I made that at a certain point and then I abandoned that. But I see people, also good photographers, coming from a pet that showed very good photography in color, right now embracing this photography that many times lacks of content. I am not talking about against them. I respect every face, every creative face of other photographers. I am talking about me, about what is interesting to me, not just as a photographer, but also as a visual enjoyer of images, a visual fan of photography. And I can see right now the images in the archive that I realized at that time, and they say nothing to me. It is me, it is my problem, it is something that right now I can't relate myself with that period that I photographed that way. I am saying this completely aware that I have also books on my shop and photo zines proposing that kind of aesthetics, but it's not anymore something that represents me and my photography. That is what I wanted to propose today with this video. Let me know in your through the comments under this video, what do you think about my ideas about this? Do you think that high contrast black and white images are easier than a regular photography? Because I am curious, I am just curious of this. I thought a lot about this topic, because it is not easy to propose something like that. It is a very uncomfortable topic, in fact, because you know, to create enemies is very easy on the internet, but I think that a kind of photography like this is not representing me anymore, as I said. So I want to know your thoughts about this topic. Thank you again to watch this video, and I want to read your comments about this topic, and maybe I will do another video about this topic, because I think that is very interesting to treat this topic. Okay, thank you, and goodbye. I see you. Peace.